Hello, my name is Katie, and I'm a heroin addict. It's really hard to tell the story because, well, I don't know, I just get really emotional. I'll show you the scars if you want. That's where I put the needles in. It gives me this really, really good feeling, but then I realized it wasn't a feeling. It was an addiction. I had to stop. So I called George Bush, and he told me that I should go to rehab. Hold on, sorry. So he sent me all the way to California for rehab, even though I already lived in California. And
after the last part, we had to stop because Katie got too emotional. This is the Aftershock.
Hello, and my name is Katie Ghormley. You know, people are born with Tourette's, but after my heroin addiction, I started to have Tourette's. It's not a weird Tourette, but I don't know. It's still really hard for me to cooperate with this because everyone looks at me funny whenever I do this. People stare at me and it's like, what is she doing? But in reality, I cannot help it.
After the last part, the cameraman became so overcome with emotion, he had to stop. This is the Aftershock with Katie Ghormley, the heroin addict.
My name's Katie. I've told you before that I'm a heroin addict. And it kind of gives me side effects. I mean, sure, I have scars and Tourette's, and sometimes it looks like I'm laughing when I'm really crying. And whenever I was addicted to heroin, and I had Tourette's, one day I was cutting tomatoes in the kitchen, and my arm slipped, and look what happened. I cut myself. All my friends said that I needed help, but I was trying to tell them, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I can't help the way I am. Look at me. I look normal. But no! Rehab for Katie! Yeah! Intermittent Katie with...
The interviews with Katie Ghormley became too difficult to film. The staff had to break for a little bit and change the location of the shooting. This is the Aftershock with Katie Ghormley, the heroin addict. Hi, Katie.
Hello.
We recently saw you explode on the Aftershock. How do you feel about that?
Well, like I said, that's me, and I can't help it. If you have a problem with that, maybe you should talk to my people. Maybe get some coffee or something. Yeah.
Nobody's questioning you, Katie. We accept who you are. So why don't you tell us about when you first got started with heroin?
Wow. It was back whenever I was, well, I think I was about 2. I saw Mommy and Daddy together, and they had something, and they would always act really crazy after they did it. Like, Mama, Dada, what's that? Oh? And sure enough, they introduced it to me. I started to cry at first, but then the pain just became pleasure. You know what? Yeah. I don't know. I really liked it. It made me feel good. And I don't know, I can't explain to you the feeling it gives you. Maybe one day we can have a little get-together party, if you know what I mean.
Maybe. So Katie, how old are you now?
Oh, I'm 73.
For real, Katie, how old are you?
Okay. I'm 14.
So you've been addicted to heroin for 12 years of your life.
Yes.
And in that time, you've developed Tourette's.
Yeah.
Anger management problems.
Yeah.
And you still haven't solved your addiction to heroin.
I can't help it. Rehab doesn't help. They think they know everything. They think you know. They think they know me. They think that we've been friends for like ever. Girl, they haven't. They don't know who they be dealing with.
Okay, Katie, remember, you're not black.
Girl, that's another side effect. Sometimes I get these random times whenever I talk like I'm black. You know? You know?
Katie, have you ever checked into multi-personality disorder?
Girl, what are you talking about? Get that camera out!
So, Katie, our new staff wants to know about your parents. What were they like?
Oh, my parents. Yes, of course. Well, my mom, let's just say she was on the crazy side. She worked on the boulevard. Woo!
Hold on. I don't think people in other towns will know what the boulevard is.
Oh, boulevard. It's kind of where, you know, the hookers go. My dad. He's a clown.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know how your parents met?
Oh, yeah. At a club.
What kind of club?
Well, one where parents go, and then they get, like, crazy, and they do stupid stuff that they regret later on. That's how I came along.
So, would you say that you were, I don't know how to put this nicely.
Mistaken. Yes, actually I was.
No, a crack baby.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Would you blame your parents?
Back to what I was saying. It is hard being a crack baby, but what my parents did was for my own good. I can't help the way they are. People, they shouldn't judge them. They're human.
So, you don't blame your parents for the way you are today?
No, it's my choice. I was the one that said, Mama, Dada, shut me up. So, I don't know. I guess it is my fault because I could have done stay away from drugs, but I didn't.
But you hadn't been in school to learn to stay away from drugs.
So what? Mommy and Daddy taught me about it all the time. They usually beat it in me.
We're sensing a lot of problems that you have, Katie. Would you like some help in...
Oh, no. I've had help before. Like I said, they don't know me.
So, do you plan on having any children of your own?
Of course. I already have 5.
5?
Yes.
You're 14.
Yes. Well, see, I adopted some. Well, let's just say it was adoption without the papers. But I think we should just stop this right now because... Oh, crap. The police are coming.
These were some of the last words Katie Ghormley ever spoke, besides give me back my baby and butt sex. The cops proceeded to shoot her on sight. Had she been alive, she would have been charged with 150 counts of criminal mischief, 48 counts of prostitution, 28 counts of possession, and 4 counts of baby stealing. The one baby that she had that was her own is now in police custody. This has been the Aftershock, a terrible look inside the life of a heroin addict. Good day.